Hello, good day, beautiful people. I am the Inspirational Lady Noble 365 Tarot. Welcome to my channel. I greatly appreciate you being here. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and I trust you'll love this vibe. Everything you need to know about me is always in the description below. This week, past, present, or future, you or someone around you. So please take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. Why? Because this is a general read. This is not a personal read, okay? If I like a personal read, check out the description. I'd be happy to assist you with doing so. All are welcome on this channel, and all contributions are highly appreciated. Make sure you tell a family friend or that you know to come over and subscribe to the channel so that they can be privy to these spiritual notifications. There's enough space and place for everyone to be notified. Remember, tarot is a tool. It is not the final rule. It really isn't. You can utilize this for entertainment if you like to. You can just come by for icks and giggles. Okay, hope you all are happy, safe, and doing wonderful. Okay, all right. One second, hon. There's someone currently coming out of the energy of the Eight of Swords. Someone coming out of a situation that they felt that they were bonded or stuck to. This could be a relationship. This could be a belief system. Okay. All right. A belief system. Okay. Someone is possibly experiencing a spiritual awakening. Okay. If this is not a relationship, this is a belief system. Maybe you could be someone, you or someone around you, someone who maybe throughout your childhood or upbringing, maybe you've had different projections forced onto you that you were unaware of, that you didn't know how to interpret, different people maybe projecting onto you things to make you have maybe low self-esteem or believe in things that weren't true about yourself, which probably created stagnicity in your life, okay? Made you feel that you were binded, that you were blind, that you were unable to move forward. There could have been people maybe, verbally, speaking to you, saying things to you to make you feel that you were inferior, okay? All right, Spirit is saying this experience happened to you because you are looked at, as someone to be very powerful. As you see, the image in this mirror is different from her true reflection. So this card here is pertaining to male or female. Remember, gender is fluid in tarot. And so your strength and your power and your energy is felt. And though the image feels like they're bonded, like they're stuck in a situation, this is the true image of who you are. This image here is the image that is very threatening, okay? Just you being present, you don't have to say anything to anyone. Just you walking into a room creates a shift in the vibration. At a very young age, you may have experienced, maybe you walking in a room, hearing people chatter and speak and talk, and all of a sudden they become quiet. You wonder why. Maybe people have events. Maybe they didn't invite you. You wonder why. You had these things happen to you repetitively in your family, in relationships, maybe people you dated, maybe even in friendships. Maybe you had a lot of friends who were jealous of you. Lots of betrayal and backstabbing. Lots of people trying to sabotage. You could have also had maybe friends and family members I'm hearing who probably want to date people who you dated. People often being very competitive with you when you were someone who was very nice and open-hearted. You could have felt like you were the black sheep. You could be chosen as well. Also empathic, unaware that you were empathic, experiencing sensations and different events, but you couldn't understand what was taking place. You had no understanding of what was going on. As a small child or a baby, you didn't know that you were empathic, that you were picking up on other people's energy and feelings, or you didn't understand or understand when you had someone, maybe an aunt or uncle, try to body shame you about your weight and tell you you're overweight, and every time you see them, the first thing they say is, "Oh, you sure picked up some weight." You did not understand that they were trying to just project their insecurities onto you. But now that you have moved forward, Spirit is saying you are an adult now. You have come to a full understanding of who you are, and because you have come into who you are and you're growing, you're moving forward in life. You've done a lot of healing. You've done a lot of releasing. You release people. You release feelings. You release a whole lot. You've turned over a new leaf in your life, okay? You're breathing fresh air. Spirit is saying, okay, you go now. You're breathing fresh air. People know this about you. They see this. Your frenemies, your enemies, your families, your haters, your petty labels, even exes, people whom you used to date, male or female, they are watching you. They have seen where you have come from and who you are becoming. And mouths are open. You are the topic of conversations. You are on a lot of people's minds. People are in awe. There are some people who are proud of you, and there's another portion who are jealous and envious of you. I hate to deliver that, but that is the message, and so I must convey it, okay? And so Spirit wants you to be aware of this. And so these people who you do not deal with, Spirit is saying make sure that you move forward and continue to do so, because they are in the same energy, and they just don't have their pure intentions for you. No pulling up to anyone's house from the past, or someone gives you an invite somewhere. There's no need. Just tell them no thank you, or just don't show up at all, because these people are people who have not changed, and they're sitting in the same spot doing the same old thing, probably taking their energy and projecting it onto somebody else new, sad to say, trying to tear their self-esteem down. But now that you are older, you know who you are gaining an understanding of why you experienced what you have experienced. You've been through a lot, from a small child. And I'm talking about like toddler age on through teenagehood, all the way into adulthood. But you finally broke free, and you're very confident now, And I'm also hearing you cut off a lot of people, and it's a permanent thing. And these people know that it is permanent. So you could be the topic of discussion. These people could hear or see positive things taking place in your life. Maybe you have a friend group or something in common with some of these people you left in the past. You could be on social media. These people see your change, and they do not like it. Your frenemies, your haters, your enemies, the naysayers, the family members, all those who have provoked, projected, and inflicted pain on you are left in the energy of the Five of Cups. Sitting there dizzy. The dog that chases his tail will be dizzy. Sitting there in a daze, and they're spaced out. They're wondering, how did you do it? They thought that you would never ever. They saw you as someone who would never ever elevate, who would never prosper, who would never heal. And it turns out that you have turned out to be everything besides what they thought you would be. And instead of them applauding, they are angry at it. They are angry at this upgrade. They are angry at your prosperity. They are angry at your success. I'm also hearing you could be someone who maybe stopped drinking or smoking. You stopped indulging in vices. You've changed a lot in your life, and they're not even proud of that, because see, in the past they were able to control you. Maybe you were very nice and kind-hearted to these people. They were able to have their way with you, and now since you have awakened to who you are, they're unable to control you. And so we know how that goes. When they can't control you, no one likes it. So keep, being strong. Don't let anyone control you. If that's what it is, let it be. Spirit is saying, okay, continue to elevate and ascend your energy and your aura. Continue to grow and learn who you are. Okay, you could be someone taking on a new area of study, a new project. Okay, you could be someone who's returned to school to further your education. You could be an entrepreneur. Okay, you could be a parent as well, or you may not be a parent. You could be single, you could be married, okay? But keep moving forward. You have prospered a lot. You're doing wonderful. You're doing way better than you were doing a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, and 4 years ago, and so on. So Spirit is saying make sure that you continue moving forward, keeping these people, out of your life, out of your auric field, out of your business, and away from you. Keep minding the business that pays you, collective, okay? The next card we have here is the Queen of Swords. And so this is you. This represents you, male or female, okay? Sitting on, on your throne as a queen, male or female, gender is fluid in tarot. But the sword represents that you know who you are, okay? And you are protecting your heart. You are guarding your heart because all that you have experienced. You're not bitter. You're not angry. You're not frustrated, but you're very mindful of who you let into your life when it comes to dating, when it comes to friends, when it comes to just doing business. Not to say that you're paranoid, or you're full of anxiety, but you have gained a lot of wisdom. All that you have been through has increased your wisdom and your tenacity. And so, like I said, these people know that they can't control you, and a lot of them don't have access to you because you're not willing to let them in. So this pees them off. And so that's why you're the topic of the conversation. You will always be the topic of the conversation. You're on a lot of people's minds. You have like rented condos, in houses in people's heads, and it just is what it is. And really, some of this is part of their karma for the torment and the projection and the mistreatment that they have put you through in your life. Okay. And so some of this is their karma. It's not anything that you're doing. It's just part of them to remember, who they fumbled, who they mistreated, who they mishandled, and be mindful, with the black sheep, with the chosen one in your family. You were a gift. You were a gift to them. They were supposed to become enlightened by you and support you and uplift you. But instead, family, friends, and relationships pretty much put you through a lot, collective. They put you through a lot. They had you believing something false that you were not. And they know who they are, okay? I'm hearing it again. You are on these people's minds. And these could be people you dated maybe when you were a teenager, maybe you were in your 20s, your 30s. It doesn't matter what age you are. These could be people you haven't seen or talked to in like forever. You may not even have these people's phone number in your contacts, but you are on their mind. And so if someone happens to pop up in your mind, you dream about them or something, it's because they're thinking about you, but it means nothing. It's just the energy, okay? It's nothing to trip over. It ain't nothing to trip over. It just is what it is. It's just the energy, okay? And so if you're empathic and you're picking up on that, okay? And so, yeah, but you're doing wonderful. So continue to be the great person that you are and keep yourself isolated away from these people. I also see new people entering your life, new people, new access entering your life, people who will exchange that equal give and take, people who will be fair, not people trying to use you or hurt you or sabotage you or watch you go through hardships and maybe mock you or plot and plan and strategize for you to have a downfall, okay? I'm also hearing these are people who were close to you, who were supposed to protect you and defend you, who also went against you, okay, at different times in your life where you were undergoing a lot of hardships, a lot of moments of dis-ease and disappointment in your life, okay? And so now you're in a whole new world, collective. You're in a whole new world. You're beating to your own drum, and people know it. They know it, they see it, and they feel it. A lot of these people are firmly aware that you will never return to their presence, and they know why. They may never apologize. Don't expect it. You don't need it. They can't stop your progress. They can't stop your flow. Stay focused on you. You are being supported. This reading is confirmation from spirit. Okay, but they know that you will never return, and they know why. Okay, they won't say why, but they know why. Okay, all right. And the next card that we have here is the Page of Swords. So stay the student that you are. Like I said, you could be taking up a new area of study. You could be, working on yourself, healing your health inside and out, growing your wisdom, forgiveness, all those things. You see how she's walking on the sword. This person has their self occupied. The light bulbs here representing enlightenment. The bird here representing spirit or your angels and ancestors. And the book is open. This knowledge applied over time is turning into wisdom. So the Page of Swords is like a student here. Okay, so all that you have endured and all that they have put you through, they thought that the weapons they were formed were going to prosper, but instead they propped you up to be victorious and to be successful. And this here stirs their demons. They don't like it, but there's nothing they can do about it. So Spirit just wants you to stay focused on you. Keep growing, keep knowing, and keep sowing the seeds in thyself. Make sure you're continuously staying, in the energy of the High Priestess, someone very spiritually inclined, trusting source, as I just showed you with the Page of Swords. Okay? Representing your spirit team, being enlightened from spirit, applying the knowledge over time, turning into wisdom, willing to take the leaps of faith as she's walked across the sword here, being very brave. Oh, brave. I said brave. Being very, very brave is what I meant to say, okay? But Spirit wants you to make sure that you continue to utilize and apply the wisdom that you have learned, you will gain more, you will increase more. You could also be noticing that you're more happy without these people in your life. Your health could be doing better. Your skin could be looking great. You could be aging backwards. A lot of great things are happening because you chose to separate yourself from these group of people, whether they're family, friends, your man, your side piece, your two piece, your BFF, whoever it is. But you have cut off a lot of people and you left them behind, and it's for the best. There's new people, with the Three of Cups, like-minded energy that is going to exchange that equal reciprocity. People who have their own, they're not trying to sabotage, they're not envious, they're not jealous, they're not trying to sleep with who you're sleeping with. They're not plotting, they're not, you're not confiding in them, and then they're taking your information and sharing it with people and then making up lies and twisting it around. These are new people energy entering your energy and entering your life and crossing your path. Spirit is working behind the scenes in spaces and places that the human eye cannot see to make these things happen for you. And so whoever you are, you know who you are. You're doing the work and you're doing it wholeheartedly. You're not doing it with bitterness. You're not looking to compete. You're not looking back. You're not trying to connect with anything nefarious or anything that was just unhealthy from your past. Okay, you're moving forward. Okay, and that's why the sun is shining on you, because it's time for growth and development. What does sun do for plants? What does sun do for the garden? What does sun do for humans? It's very uplifting. Okay, people get excited when the sun come out. People get excited when the sun come out. Just wait till spring or summer when the sun starts shining. Okay, the sun shines. Okay, we see it shine all throughout the year, but just pay attention when the sun shows to shine next time, and watch how people in the mood just changes. Okay, especially in the spring and summer, people get changing clothes, washing cars, all kind of stuff, changing what they're gonna cook for dinner. You know what? We ain't cooking. We going out. So the sun is shining on you because this is your time. This is your season. You have arrived, and never mind what the naysayers. There will always be naysayers in everything you do in life, collective. If you stand up, they're gonna want you to sit down. If you wear brown, they're gonna say you should have on orange. So who cares? Get accustomed to not giving a darn about what anyone say or think. Let them have their opinions. Never prove them wrong. Keep moving forward and keep being strong. So this concludes my read. I trust and hope it assists you, darling, for your highest good. And congratulations. Later.